Konnichiwa, annyeong, hola, hi, and welcome back to Malia's room. Yo soy Malia y me encanta hablar. Pues coge un poco de agua, algunos bocadillos y siéntate conmigo. Okay, so today we're doing a lot. This is gonna be like kind of like a vlog. It's gonna be over the span of a few days, but it's just basically a birthday prep. That's all it is. I have a birthday like celebration on January 15th. My birthday is January 16th if I didn't say this already. So my one of my friends, her birthday was January 7th. Happy belated to her. She turned 21, period. Um, Yesterday was my brother's birthday, January 10th. Happy belated to him too. He turned 26. And my birthday is the 16th and I'm turning 22. Yes. Oh, and one of my other friends' birthday is January 21st. He's turning 24, big Aquarius. Okay, I had to get that out of the way because there's so many birthdays in January, and I love all of you. But I told you guys about the birthday celebration on January 15th because it's for my friend whose birthday is January 7th. And I need to have my hair ready and my life together before then. And also we're going bowling, so I have to take these off. I was gonna take these off anyway because I also have to retie my hair, and I'm not retying my hair with with these on. No shade. I love this set, but like it has to go. So the to-do list is bleach my roots, dye my hair, wash my hair obviously, retie it, and then that's pretty much it. But in between that, we have things to do. I have to go get a flu shot. I have to take my nails off, and I think I'm gonna have to recut my bangs. I've high key been procrastinating this, and I was actually gonna start it tomorrow, but I got my ass up today before 3, which is odd for me because usually I get up like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. since I'm on break. Well, not technically on break. I'm graduated. Oh. But yeah. I got my ass up and I was like, you know what, let's just do it today. Because the longest part of this entire process is gonna be retying my hair. And I don't even know how much of that I'm actually gonna show you guys because I simply lose my mind after a certain amount of time passes. Like I have a lot of hair and I got micro locks and it's pretty long and it's thick and I haven't retied it since November and it's January. So pray for me, guys. But I'll try to show you guys as much as I can of me retying it. If you're trying to bleach your hair, and more so just your roots, if you're just trying to lighten your roots to re-dye it, just use this. From of Nature, the lightest golden blonde, or the lightest blonde. And this is C42. They have a lightest blonde. I don't have the lightest one because usually when I go to the beauty supply store, it's sold out. But Crib of Nature, light blonde or the lightest blonde on your roots is going to be a lot easier and, in my opinion, less damaging than if you were to try to mix like developer and the powder yourself. Because I've been using this since middle school and I've had my hair so many different colors and I still have very healthy hair. So I just want more people to know this is what I use. If you're someone who wants to dye your hair and or you change your hair color a lot, use this. And if you have textured hair, obviously, because look who's on the box. That's a diva. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open these 2 boxes. I have more. I think I have 3 more of these. Maybe 4, I don't know. When I go to the beauty supply store, I kind of just accept my fate when I'm in there, like, no shade. I'm gonna mix these 2 together and this. And I'm gonna take my bonnet off and I'm gonna just start. Actually, I'm also gonna put something on. I have my monitor over here. I think I'm gonna put Scandal on. Scandal is like the show I put on when I have to sit through something like whether it's getting my nails done or doing my hair. Because I've already seen it so many times, but it's still so messy and dramatic that it's interesting enough to have in the background. I don't have to be too invested to know what's going on, but it's not boring enough that it's like, wow, literally why the fuck am I watching this, you know? And Olivia Pope, what's her name? Something Kerry Washington, she acts down. While I'm setting all of this up, I'm gonna just yap to you guys about some like little updates. There is this K-pop group that I got into last year called Stray Kids. and I got tickets to the Governor's Ball to see them. They're the first K-pop group that's headlining Governor's Ball. It wasn't my first time going to Governor's Ball. I've seen, like, obviously I live in New York. I've seen the posters and the advertisements and like past lineups. Like, I also listened to Tyler, the Creator, and I saw that he was performing at Governor's Ball or some shit like that, but I didn't get tickets, like I couldn't go. Um, but I secured them tickets to go this year. There's this other K-pop group that I want to see called NMIX, but I haven't secured the bag on that yet. They're gonna be in New York in March. Also, everyone say hi to my Bratz doll, Yasmin. I got her the other day. I haven't had a Bratz doll in so long. She's actually going on my cake. Uh, have you guys seen those cake designs where like the Bratz doll is kind of like, I'm gonna show you. Hold on, let me find a picture. Like this, but with Yasmin. Period. My favorite Bratz doll is actually Jade. Just because like her style is more like mine. Like alt punk kind of emo, kind of off. Um, but I saw this Bratz doll. I saw Yasmin, and how can you not say cunt? Almost forgot. You definitely need towels. So shit is messy. Boo. And the nigga life so soon. I haven't bleached my roots in so long. After I got my micro lock installed, my loctician was like, "Yeah, you can't really. You gotta stay away from the bleach and the dye." And I was like, "I could do the bleach, but I'm gonna dye my hair," and I did, and it was fine. I just want to see what's in it. Bro, there was a time I got one of these boxes and it didn't have the powder in it. I got to go to my beauty supply store. I said, bro, I need a clean it. But I'm locked in with my beauty supply store, so they was just like, they gave me a new one. It's fine. I usually just open a window because I'm trifling as fuck like that, knowing I got asthma. But once it's mixed in, it's really not that deep. I still haven't decided how I want to do this, like what order I want to section my hair and leave my roots. I usually start in the back. There's a lot of complications with this, right? Because I also got this. I got this eyebrow piercing in December. Um, I think it's healing well, but I don't really want to. When I wash my hair off, I don't want to get the bleach on there. Although honestly, if I'm gonna be so for real, child, I'm probably gonna let that shit happen anyway. Because I'm of the belief the less maintenance you give your piercing, the better it heals. Like my industrial, bro. I don't remember when I got this shit. I'm not gonna cap you. I think it might have been 2023 or 2024. Um, but like industrial, I cleaned it with black soap in the shower and then with the sanding spray, and that was it. They told me to clean it with like, oh, clean it twice a day. If I felt like it, I did that. But more often than not, I didn't. And it healed fine. Same thing with like my belly piercing. I can show you guys this. I got my belly and my industrial, I think, around the same time. So I'm like, maybe if I expose my eyebrow piercing to some harsh treatment, it'll be less fucking annoying. But it's fucking annoying. When I got my eyebrow piercing, it was so fucking itchy and like sensitive. But it's better now. So I'm like, Hi guys, it's voiceover Malia here. I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing on camera in like random parts of this video. So here I'm just roughly applying bleach to the back of my head. I'm of the philosophy that the back of my head is not my problem.
especially now that I have micro locks. Usually when I bleach my hair, I would do it in much like smaller sections, but because I have micro locks, I just didn't really have the patience to do all of that. And I also knew if I tried to do it in sections, it would take too long and I might like over process my hair. So when I get to the front, that's when I kind of do it more precisely and in smaller sections. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure the second round of bleach made that much of a difference, but I just still did it because there were certain spots in my head that were still like pretty dark brown, and I wanted to lighten them, even if it's just a little bit more.
Okay, I finished bleaching my roots. They're different tones all over, but you couldn't pay me to care. And I cleaned my eyebrow piercing with a Q-tip and some saline spray. And I checked to make sure. One of my biggest pet peeves with getting piercings with the screws is that you could do anything and one of the balls will fall off. When I first got my septum pierced, I had one of those ball screw piercings, and the lady didn't even tie it tight enough because when I went 2, 3 blocks down, one of them literally fell out while I was eating into my food. So now I check these to make sure they're tight. This is the idea. I think I'm gonna have to use foils for the first time, but we have to see how it turns out. I'm gonna try to section all my hair first and then figure out what order I want to put the dyes on. There's like 12 sections back here. I got most of them off, except this one. Bro, this is frying me. It's literally hanging on by a thread, and it won't come off. But I think I broke my actual nail. This is when metro cards come in handy. Dude, that took so long. I fake don't want to do this shit no more and just finish it tomorrow, but I'm not gonna do that. I just power through it.
So I only use Adore semi-permanent hair dye when I do my hair. That's just how my mom taught me how to do it. The ones I used in this video are 197, 113, 114, and 116. I wouldn't recommend the periwinkle though, it doesn't last long. So after I sectioned my hair, I just started the dyeing process. I started at my roots because in the past, I would start on my ends and then there would be like spots at my root that weren't dyed. So I started to do top to bottom. Like I said, I did alternate the colors, but because I only have one of the bowls that holds like the hair dye and stuff like that, I just did each color once. So like if I was doing Purple Rage, which is 116, I would do all the sections that were Purple Rage 116, and then I would go on to the next color. So it was a little bit meticulous, but honestly, the worst part of this whole process was retying my hair. After I washed my hair, I put in some leave-in conditioner and some heat protectant, and then I blow dry it and give myself a scalp massage with some oil. After my scalp massage, I shaved my mustache and then I did a face mask because I was randomly having like some breakouts. Konbanwa, annyeong, hola, hi. Welcome to day 2. I'll catch you guys up. I went and I got my flu shot, and then I came home and I ate something, I worked out, and then I've just been retying my hair.
I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Literally not a dent in my head at all, but doing a lot better than the last time. Because I'm also using, this is double buttercream by As I Am. I was using this before I locked my hair. It just works for me. I'm using this in my retie for the first time, and it's going so well. I also mix oil in this. I think biotin oil. So I tried my best to film me retying my hair, but I know that most of these clips, my hands are covering what I'm doing. So I'm gonna just briefly explain what I'm doing here. When I first was getting ready to do like my first retie, I just looked up a tutorial and I learned like the northeast southwest technique, but I do it differently. So the northeast southwest technique is like you are locking your hair north and then east and then south and then west. So you're putting the interlocking tool in whatever the direction is that you're going, and the point is to have 4 different directions so that there's like the spiral in your lock and the root is strong, if that makes sense. I don't do it northeast southwest. I do it west, north, east, and then south. I don't really know why, but that's just how I got into a groove of doing it, and it works pretty well. The only key here is just don't retie your hair too tight because it really is painful and it can lead to like hair loss. Yo, have y'all seen that meme on TikTok? It's like, I got like hella money.
I got like
If you haven't, I probably look real stupid right now, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna keep going until I'm tired, because the sooner it's over, the sooner it can be over. I'm pretty sure this is day 3 of me getting ready. I'm just putting on a face mask, honestly, for shits and giggles. These are some face masks that I got from Don Kyoto when I went to Japan, and I was like, hey, I might as well use them since I'm like trying to deal with my skin being a little bit annoying. They're pretty refreshing, and this mask specifically helps like get rid of dark spots. Day 3 of the vlog. Welcome to day 3 of the vlog. Update on my hair. Let me do a spin around for you. So I'm pretty much almost done with the retie, but the thing is, I have to decide how I want to part my hair, and I haven't decided yet. Because I usually go bangs, but I have this eyebrow piercing here, so I'm not sure if I just want to do side bangs or do full bangs and just cut my hair, because I never cared too bad about cutting my hair for real. Everybody in the show be reading, not gonna lie. So here I'm just cutting my bangs before I retie the front part of my hair. I've been cutting bangs since like high school, so I'm really unfazed by it. I actually should have cut them shorter this time though, but I was just trying to get it over with, and it still looked good in the end, so it's fine. I think this is day 4 of the vlog. I know for sure it's January 15th though. And this is just me getting ready to go to my friend's B-Day celebration. I'm taking these flexi rods that I did the night before out. I think they turned out pretty good. I just wish I wouldn't have brushed through my bangs in the front because I think the layered look would have been better. But other than that, it turned out pretty good. So here I'm just showing you guys my scent combo for the day. I tend to mix random perfumes together that I think like will layer well. And that last perfume, the Eclair, is my absolutely favorite perfume. It smells like vanilla.
Hi guys, it's my birthday officially. I just came from getting my nails done.
So, as is in my nature, I actually was running late and didn't get a chance to film the process of me getting ready. But I did take a lot of cute pictures, so I'm gonna insert them here while I just talk to you about what I did and how everything went. So originally I was planning to go get like steak and fries for dinner, but then I started craving sushi really bad. And I remembered that I found this chain sushi restaurant that I liked called Bondi Sushi, and there was one close to the theater I was going to, so I just went there before the play. I got miso soup, and some rolls. I don't remember the exact ones, and I didn't take a picture because I eat before my phone does sometimes, and that's okay. I really liked this location though because you could sit and watch the food be prepared in front of you, and the chefs also personally served you. The chef that was making my food that night noticed that I like ginger, you know, the ginger that comes as a side, like along with the soy sauce and like wasabi. Um, I finished my serving, so he gave me two more on a plate and just slid it to me and didn't say anything, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. After I finished eating, I just headed to the Lunt-Fontanne Theatre to see Death Becomes Her. And wow, it's such a good production. I really loved it. I wish I could see it twice. Michelle Williams was there, and I was in absolute awe. The costume designs were so pretty and sparkly, and there was a lot of comedy and like pride in the play. I really liked it. Doma Trial. So after I finished watching the play, I just went home and I drank soju with my brother and we just talked about a bunch of random shit. It was really fun. So on the day of the party, I played myself. I didn't start getting ready early enough, so I had to like rush and I still ended up being late, but you know, my friends and family know that, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. The only issue was I did a paint and sip and I scheduled a certain time for the paint and sip. So I thought they would have started painting even if I was running late, but they didn't. So it kind of just messed up the whole flow of everything. But I still had a lot of fun. I'm so grateful everyone came, and I hope that there's so many more celebrations that we have together. It was really fun.